What's up YouTube? Well, first here, and today we're doing a showcase on Toji himself, the unit I got yesterday. Of course, he is the new so-called event unit. So I'm going to do a showcase on him, including tips and tricks after the showcase of how to get him and things that could help you guys out when doing the 10 quests pretty much. Be sure to like, subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys very much for the support, and I see you guys have been subscribing, liking. Thank you guys truly. So let's just get right into it. Right now I'm going to show a full showcase on him, which includes all the buff, cooldown and such. And we're going to see how good Toji is. Okay, let's get right into it. So right now I'm going to do it in infinite mode, since it's gonna take time. So right now I have, of course, the broom. I'll just show you guys. I have the broom, which buff the range. I have the guitar, which buff cooldown, money units as usual, and of course Toji himself. So, and of course Ulta, which helps with the damage buff. Alright, so I'm going to do this in endless mode. This will give me at least a good showcase of how good Toji is. So I'm just going to do a skip, and just to get to the point where I place Toji, and I'll be able to explain some of his stats. So we shall be right back. Alright, so we're able to save enough for Toji. So I'm going to place him down. Obviously it costs 900 to place down. We're going to place him over here. Oh, that's actually quick. Nice. Okay, so Toji right now, this is pretty much his stats with no buff, just himself. Damage is 20k, cooldown is 0.7, range is 20. Yes, I know I know that I'm doing a bit of a late video of a showcase of him, but I decided to join in the game since I got Toji himself. So this is pretty much his stat without any buff, just himself, but of course he also comes with an automatic skills. This skills is pretty much like hollow purple, not by damage, but I'm talking about the skills. It's a line damage, so that's how it looks pretty much, which is pretty cool. So you pretty much have his skills pretty much just as you place them. So next upgrade is going to give plus 70 damage and of course plus 30 range. Pretty cool. Of course he's pretty not cheap per se, but he's pretty alright. Again, Toji is kind of like a substitute if you don't have Gojo himself. Of course he's not as quick as Gojo, he doesn't do as much damage as Gojo, but he's pretty much like a replacement for Gojo if you do not have Gojo himself. So again, if you don't have Gojo, he is worth getting, but as someone that has Gojo already, he is kind of like a shadow version of Gojo pretty much. Okay, so next skills is going to cost 11,700, damage of course is going to be plus 80. No effects on the cooldown, but plus 30 on the range. So it seems his cooldown still remain the same, just like Gojo 0.1. So we're just going to keep upgrading him. Of course, damage is going to increase now by a lot, plus 120k and plus 30 range. Okay, so around level 4, he has a new skills. These skills look like a rapid hit, but I'm not sure if this is an AoE. If I mean AoE, I mean like hidden, multiple enemies. So we're going to see how this is. He's kind of one-tapping each of them, so I guess we're going to see the skills maybe later on. Maybe if there's an enemy that has more HP, then we might be able to see the skills over here. Of course he has changed his weapons now to the heavenly, I forgot the name of the weapon, but I know it's something heaven. I'll put the sword pretty much next to it. Pretty much his weapon pretty much changed. So okay, next upgrade 29,000, which is close to 30,000. A huge buff to the damage and of course plus 30 range. Now he has a new weapon also, a new skills actually. Oh nice actually, hold on. Okay, so this is gonna take a while obviously. I don't know if I should showcase of how long Toji can solo this, but I'll probably just put a picture just for you guys to see. And of course damage, next one which is level 5, of course it costs 72,800, but he has a huge massive damage buff which is plus 4 million, pretty much 4.4 million, and of course his range also increases. So that I'm gonna have to save a little bit more. And after that, I'm gonna place units down for buff and such. So right now we're just gonna save up some cash. We're gonna see how good Toji is pretty much. But so far, like I said, Toji is pretty much like a replacement for Gojo if you do not have Gojo. And that's a nice skills right there. And again, this is how Toji looks. Pretty nice actually. And again, Toji has been one of my favorite characters. So Toji and Sukuna pretty much, just because of the combos and fighting skills, is just something I enjoy. So Toji has been one of the units I've always wanted to have. But sadly, since I already have Gojo, he doesn't impress me as much. Now I'm not saying it's bad. He is really good. Just I wish there was a little bit more to him. I just don't know what it is, but I just wish there was a little bit more. Maybe like more effects. Maybe it's just effects that I want to see more of. Maybe that's why. But this effect right here, I like that. Maybe I need more effects. Maybe that's just it. But overall, he is a very good unit. Okay, let's upgrade him to max. So right now, base Toji max damage is 5 million, cooldown is 0.7, range is 35. A very good unit actually. So this is how his range is pretty much. Really good actually. Okay, now we're gonna place damage buff first, which is Uta, to see how much damage he gets buffed. Okay, so that is 120%. That should be around like times 2 damage. So yep. So now from 5 million it becomes 11 million. Of course, cooldown still remains the same, 0.7, and range is 35. Now we're gonna place Broom, which is gonna increase the buff range, I believe. Let's upgrade her. Okay. Now, again, damage is still the same, 11 million because of Uta. Cooldown 0.7, range is 46 now. Again, this is how his range is, so he has a massive, huge range now. And of course, the last buff is going to be the guitar. Just boost that, and overall, with minus 20%, 120, 30 range. Right now, damage is 11 million, cooldown is 0.56, and range is 46. So this is pretty much the best of Toji's stats at the moment, I believe. I don't think there's any other buff. Of course, there's discount, but that only reduce the price, doesn't really affect the stat. So this is pretty much the best stat of Toji. And with that stat, I don't think I'll do a showcase on how. If you guys want to see a showcase of how long he can solo Endless, let me know, and I'll do a video on that, or maybe even a live stream on that actually. Okay, now that should be enough for the showcase. Now we're going to get straight into the how to get Toji himself. So there's 10 quests pretty much you have to do, as you all know, because it has been 5 days since the update has been released. And I'll put right here just in case for you guys to know what the next quests are. So first quest is to summon 200 times, which is the summon banner. So this pretty much you have to save up enough coins. And for you to get coins, people have asked me about this. You can do endless mode depending on the unit you have, or you can do hell mode, which is one of the best ones that I've done so far. But again, it depends on what unit you have. Hell mode would be your best option together with coin boost, so it pretty much, you know, enhance the reward that you have. If you have a good unit, you can also do endless mode. It will take time, but doing it with a group of people could help you a lot. And just in case, endless mode do have rewards now. So as you can see, if you at least get to 120, you get 10k, which is an easy 200 summons plus. But of course, you get rewards like boost, gems, and crates. So this is just in case. The rewards you get for each wave you pass in endless. 2 is pretty much to beat 50 endless, to beat wave 50 on endless. Again, this one you have to do it with a team. If you want to, you can also solo it. I mean, my case, I can solo it, and I've helped some people in my live stream to do this. But it's best to do this Toji quest with teams because it helps you a lot actually to get further in the game itself. So yeah, Quest 2, get to wave 50 in endless. Stage 3 or quest 3 is pretty much one of the hardest ones, which is to beat 10 normal, stage 10 normal with rares or lower. So this part I didn't make a video, but it was in one of my live stream. I showed how to how to do it with 4 people and how to solo it. In this case, you're gonna need the summer Wiwa, which is the katana sorcerer. Well, not katana sorcerer, the katana girl. I'll post a picture of her. This is pretty much the units you need, and this is where you need to place the units if you do have them. Now, if you don't have them, you could try to mimic certain things like Miwa. You can use the regular Miwa in place of the summer Miwa. You just have to upgrade a bit more than the summer Miwa. So in this case, if you upgrade summer Miwa to upgrade 2, you might have to upgrade the regular Miwa to upgrade 3, just in case and such. But you should still be able to solo. But your main damage unit is going to be the hammer sorcerer. The more of her you're able to place and the more you're able to upgrade her to max, the better it is your chances to win the stage quest 3, just in case. And yes, there are some videos on how to do this. Again, you just need mostly summer Miwa to be able to do that. The rest of the quest is pretty much endless mode mostly. Quest 4 beat wave 100 in endless, pretty much just getting to wave 100. Quest 5 is to kill 1000 transfigured humans. This again, you can also do that in endless mode or Sukuna mode, depending on which one you feel is easier for you. Number 6, do take time, is one of the quests that take the longest, which is to do 15 dailies. You can only get 5 dailies per day, so this is going to take you at least 3 to 4 days depending on how often you are in the game. But that is the time consuming quest, well, day wise. Quest 7 of course is complete 10 Sukuna mode. Now to complete Sukuna mode, obviously like I told you guys before, if you have Maito and Uta, which is the damage buff unit, and Agent, which is your money unit, you should be good to solo Sukuna. If you can't, I will be carrying people in Sukuna mode and helping people with some of these quests. So again, just make sure you're in my live stream and ask me for help, and I will try my best to help you guys out with certain quests that you guys need help with. Quest 8 is pretty much to defeat 500 Hanamis, which is again best to do this in endless mode than in Sukuna mode. You can also do it in Sukuna mode, but endless mode you can get more done than Sukuna mode, just in case. Quest 9 is to gather 6 million cash. 6 million cash in game, as in like endless mode, game mode, or hell mode, or Sukuna mode. This does not count as coins, which is used for the summon banner. We're talking about the real coins. Like right now, I'm in wave 41 and I have 158,940 cash. That's what they're talking about, not the coins, just in case. And this can of course be obtained by if you equipped agent and the discount unit. I won't recommend you get the miracle unit because it gets down, which kind of nerfs your money. So you kind of want a unit that, even though it gets nerfed or get debuff, let me say, you can still get cash. So in this case, if my agent gets stunned, I can still get money from it. But the miracle sorcerer, which gives money per hit, if that unit gets stunned, you won't really get cash from it, just in case. So it's best to have the discount unit and of course agent unit. It's more faster this way, and of course do this in endless mode. And lastly, quest 10, which is one of the time consuming one, which takes at least a whole day to complete, like 6 hours, 8 hours maybe, is to defeat 30,000 enemies. Again, this also can be achieved in endless mode. Just try to be just try to make sure you have good units and do this in a group with teams of people, and it counts towards your quest. I hope this helped you guys out. Again, I'm always live streaming on Saturdays, so make sure you guys stay tuned. And if you guys have questions, leave them down in the comments. And I hope this is able to give you guys some insights on how to get Toji a bit quicker. I apologize if the video is late. Again, Toji is kind of time consuming to get, and I can't really make a showcase unless I have him. You know, could borrow Toji, but not everybody is trusting nowadays. So I'd rather just get the Toji by myself than to beg people to give me the Toji himself, because I want to make sure I do the work to show to you guys that hey, it is possible to get Toji. It's just gonna take time. But I hope this helped you guys out in the future, and thank you guys very much for staying tuned with the channel. I will try to do a live stream after this videos uploaded, and yeah, if you guys have questions again, be sure to leave them down in the comments, like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.